Alright, so we got a long one. It says, in most tragedies, the fall of the protagonist usually occurs as a consequence of an act of hubris. So a lot of kids got this one wrong. Let's see what happened. Always find the subject and verb, right? Most tragedies, I guess you could technically put a comma there. The fall, the fall of whatever this character, right, protagonist, occurs. That's the main idea. Fall occurs as a result of this, right? So that's the subject and verb, and we'll leave A for now because fall is singular and occurs, that matches, so nothing wrong with that, right? What about B? The fall of the protagonist usually occurring as a consequence. There's no subject, well, there's a subject, there's no verb here, right? This is not a verb, so B is wrong. What about C? C, the protagonist's fall, okay, fall is. So that's subject and verb, but we'll come back to that one, and there's a reason why. What about D? Consequent to an act of hubris, the fall is typically occurring. So that's not a sentence, right? That's just pure nonsense. What about E? An act of hubris typically having as its consequence, this word order is complete nonsense. So what you really have is A and C. And what is the difference between A and C? The original sentence says what? Fall occurs. That's the main idea. Fall happens, right? But in this case, in C, it says protagonist's fall is usually an occurrence. So the main idea actually completely changed. C says fall is occurring, as opposed to saying what? Fall occurs. Right? So which one is better? Inserting the is and changing the sentence. Fall is occurring. They use a to be verb in here, right? To use the word occurrence, or you could say fall happens, right? Fall occurs. So the correct answer is A. There's nothing wrong with this sentence, but a lot of students actually got tricked up. I guess because there are so many word order issues. But if you find the subject and verb, you could see that there's only two answer choices that you can work with, which is A and C. And in this case, A is the answer.